Hey folks, Mike Dawkins here from World Cast Anglers with your Jackson Hole weekend fly fishing forecast for the weekend of July 24th and 25th. As I said last week, July is flying by and August is knocking on our doors right ahead of us. It's cloudy, it's overcast. We've been having some monsoonal moisture these past couple days, which has really been helping us out in the Teton Valley and the greater Jackson Hole area behind me. So everyone that's been doing their rain dance and doing everything they can do to get us some of this afternoon moisture and things, every little bit counts, so let's all keep doing it. Saturday and Sunday, as I said last week, you're going to get sick of me saying this, but it's going to be hot, it's going to be dry, and there's going to be lots of sun. 87 and 46 on Saturday, 88 and 45 on Sunday. Our 10-day forecast looks to be about the same. Next week it's starting to look hot again in the 90s, but we've got some monsoonal moisture coming in there beginning on Tuesday, sort of the similar stuff that we've been having here. Some overcast, some clouds, some afternoon rain showers. If you've noticed, like me, some of this afternoon cloud cover has been a godsend because it's been cooling us down at night, and it's definitely been cooling down some of our daytime temperatures, and it's been cooling down our water temperatures, you know, which our trout friends have definitely been helpful or have been excited about because they've just been getting throttled these past 20 to 30 days. Jackson Lake, 68% of capacity. Palisades Reservoir, 62% of capacity. As I said last week, expect Jackson Lake to get down to around 10% the first week of September. Look for Palisades Reservoir to be around 5 to 7% the very first week of September. So those reservoirs are going to get drawn pretty darn low. The Snake in Jackson Hole is 5,130 CFS being discharged from Jackson Lake Dam, 6,890 CFS there on the lower river before the Salt and the Grays going into Palisades Reservoir. 6,890 CFS is pretty great if you're a whitewater rafter, but it's not that great for fishing per se. We've been seeing above average flows on the Snake, as we've been seeing on the Henry's Fork and we've been seeing on the South Fork, but the fishing's been pretty good. As I've been preaching through the past couple weeks of watching your water temperatures, it's now time to give you my spiel about wearing your life jacket. We had a casualty on Wilson to South Park yesterday, 67-year-old lady that was wearing a life jacket that didn't inflate. So definitely check everything, put your life jackets out, get them out of your dry storage, put them on the backs of your seats, wear them if you're gonna have them out. You know, use them. This is the year to be using your life jackets. It's also the year to be using your thermometers. We have high water temps and we have high in certain areas and we have high flows. So definitely use those tools that you have. The Snake has been fishing really well in all sort of angling styles. Foam, dry droppers, streamers, attractors. You know, the fish have been a little bit displaced with the higher than average flows, but fish are still eating and they're eating well. Yet this past week we saw some water temperatures at Moose around 68 degrees Fahrenheit in the afternoon, which is hitting that threshold of that 67 degrees that I've been saying is sort of that time to sort of make your mental commitment to your trout friends or not. So definitely keep those in mind when you're moving forward into your fishing these next coming days and into the weekend. The South Fork of the Snake, 16,500 CFS being discharged from Palisades Dam, 6,200 CFS there on the lower river around Heise. Once again, you got life jackets in your boat, get them out, get them ready to be used. Wear them, put them on the backs of your seats. There's a lot of water in the South Fork right now. Fishing on the South Fork's been pretty darn good, if not the best that we've seen it in a long time. Salmon flies are still out on the upper section. We've seen PMDs, Goldens, Yellow Sallies. The Canyon is still fishing really well with foam, droppers, streamers, all of it. So if there's a time to be on the South Fork, now is the time to go check it out. Just be careful with these higher flows. 16,500 CFS is no joke. Same like 5,130 CFS is no joke coming out of Jackson Lake Dam. The Henry's Fork, 1,140 CFS being discharged from the box, 2,450 CFS there on the lower river around Ashton. The box is still fishing great in these above average flows for this time of year. Golden Stones, leftover drakes, pairing those with droppers has been really good, and the streamer fishing has been really good. So if you're looking for a time to get off the beaten path, do something different this summer than floating the Snake or the South Fork, there's not many times a year that I'm going to recommend that you fish the Box Canyon or certain sections of the Henry's Fork in July, maybe Warm River to Ashton as well. but this is the year to do it. The ranch has been fishing really well, especially since we've seen these drop in water levels from 1600 CFS down to around 1100 CFS. Leftover gray drakes, brown and olive caddis, PMDs. I'd start throwing some terrestrials, start looking for some of those ants, beetles, hoppers, and things to plug in during the middle of the day when it's hot and it's bright and you're sunny and you want to stop fishing. Look for those terrestrials to start coming into play. Those cinnamon flying ants should be right around the corner coming up here in the first weeks of August, so I'd throw those in your fly box as well. The Teton over in Teton Valley, 208 CFS. Up there in Driggs, 570 CFS there on the lower river. The Teton is on our Watch Your Water Temps radar pretty heavily. If you're going to be fishing the Teton up in the valley, get on early, get off early, get your work done, and get off the water. Use strong leaders, use heavy tippets, land your fish. You don't have to take a photo of every fish that's out there, but enjoy it for what it is, because we are starting to see some warmer than average water temps, especially around Driggs, and we've been seeing some really warm water temps down there around St. Anthony. So look for PMDs, look for caddis, look for the beginning of the terrestrials on the Teton as well. But like I said, plan those days 6 a.m. to noon, be off by 1 or 2, or at least stop fishing and enjoy the rest of your float. Our creeks and tribs, like the one behind me, they've been fishing really well. They're full of cold, clean water. They're offering some great dry fly fishing opportunities all over the Jackson Hole area, like the Buffalo Fork, the Gros Ventre, the Hoback, the Grays, the Palisades Reservoir tributaries, Big Elk Creek, McCoy Creek. Some of those other ones have been fishing really well and offering some great dry fly fishing and some time to get out of the boat, hike around, pack a lunch and a water bottle, get after it, and get home. So look for those creeks and tribs to sort of plug some of those areas. If you're tired of fishing the South Fork or the Snake, now's the time to be checking those out. The Yellowstone River in Yellowstone National Park opened on July 15th. We've had some great reports coming back there with golden stones, drakes, caddis, and PMDs. And I would also look at the northeast corner of the park heavily this time of year. The Lamar, Soda Butte Creek, Pebble Creek, Slough Creek, any of those other tributaries to the Yellowstone River should be fishing in prime time fishing condition right now with drakes, caddis, PMDs, and your regular summer hatches. So once again, we've got some awesome fishing opportunities coming up this weekend and into the next weeks, especially if this monsoonal moisture holds up and sticks around, where we get some afternoon thunder showers and some of this cloud cover things to cool things off, especially in the afternoon. Our trout friends are going to be really dang happy. Once again, watch your water temps, carry a thermometer. If you don't have one, buy one at Albertsons, a meat thermometer, or whatever it is. We sell them in the fly shop. Carry one with you. If those temps get above 67 degrees, check it out, make a mental note, and also, as I started, wear your life jackets. We don't want to hear of any other casualties of our fishing friends this coming summer that weren't wearing a life jacket or an ill-prepared life jacket or something like that. We're going to have above average flows going in the Snake, the South Fork, and the Henry's Fork. This is going to be the way it is through the month of August. So if you have your life jackets, get them out, get them ready to be used, or wear them. We're open from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. every day of the week through the summer, Monday through Sunday. We've got everything you need. We always enjoy seeing everybody in the fly shop. Stop in, say hey. Thanks for tuning in, and have a great weekend.